Hi guys, it's Nancy, and I have the October Pink and Main foil subscription of the month. This is a great value, you guys, because it's only $21.99, and every month you will get a full-size foilable kit, so this can all be foiled. You'll get a smaller pack of foilables, and you're going to get a brand new, not released roll of foil. And this roll of foil you can only get when it comes out in the foil kit of the month. Otherwise, you have to wait for the next month before you can purchase it. So it is kind of nice that you get some new products before everybody else. And for those of you guys that are just starting your foiling journey, this is a wonderful way to build up your stash. And you're saving, I think when I figured it out, like $6 or $7 from what the retail would be from purchase each of these things separately. Okay, so these are available at Pink and Main, and yes, Pink and Main, they do ship internationally. You'll have to order to see where they ship. I don't know if it's everywhere or not, but you can check out. I'll put the links down below. So this is the Starry Rainbow Cheer Foil. Beautiful. Then you have the Crafty Fun Foilable Kit, which comes with 2 full pages of ink blots. This is stitching, like it's sewing on a kit, and then this is like little sequins, so it looks fun. And then you have 2 full-size sets of sentiments, crafting related sentiments. And then this little fun kit has all your little crafty fun tools. Okay, so to save us some time, I have already cut out a piece of the foil, 1 of the ink blot, and 2 of the sentiments. We're actually going to make 2 cards here. I'm going to bring in another element in just a second. So as always, when we start off, I am using my beautiful pink Minc from Pink and Main, and I do have it on setting 2. It is ready to go off to the side here, and I am going to dusty my image, dusty the back of my foil, which is the silver side of the foil, so that when the foil touches this is the part that I want to transfer. I am going to put that in my transfer folder. And I want to do that vertically. So you'll see the short side is where the crease is. And then I'm going to feed that through in the center and just kind of hold that until that goes through. Then we have these 2 sentiments. Behind every crafter is a big mess, and crafting makes everything better. And I'm going to use the black foil. I've always said black is a great foil for sentiments, so I'm going to demonstrate that for you guys. This is the Midnight Black Cheer Foil, and it's just black, so I'm going to cut a piece of that. Okay. Have this ready to go. And then we're going to dusty everything. Okay, and feed that through. All right, and then I have the new bright ombre foilable sheets and the color art toner sheets, which are the 2 brand new foilable toner sheets. And this is what we're going to use our waste foil on from our splats, our ink splats. Okay, so I think I want to use one of these. And you get 8 sheets, 2 of each different printed design. And I think because our rainbow foil is so bright, I want to use a lighter color like this where it's light yellows and greens. But let's reveal it and see what it looks like. Beautiful. Okay, and our sentiments are done, so we can reveal and see what they look like. Beautiful. And it just goes from being plain to foiled black, so it's super shiny now. Okay, and so then I would take this as my leftover foil and put that over, and see how those kind of ink splats show through now. So that's what I was going to use for the background. And I think if I go on these darker colors, yeah, they get lost a little bit. So I'm going to use this side. We're going to cut that down and use that side. So let's move this over. And how you achieve that, it's the same thing we've been doing. So this is printed with a toner printer. So because it's printed with a toner printer, and I'm going to go 4 inches instead of 4 1/4, just because it'll be a little bit smaller. This is printed with toner. And so any foil that I put on top of this, it can be hot foil or toner foil. Any foil I put on top of this is going to stick. So we're going to dusty this. We're going to dusty the back of our leftover foil. And we're going to line that up. And because I cut it a little smaller, I'll make sure that it goes edge to edge. So that's what it'll look like when we run it through. Okay. Again, I'm going to put the short side up to the fold here. And then we're going to feed that folded side in first. And I am still on number 2 on my Minc. And in the meantime, while that's going through, this is going to be pretty easy to assemble. You can also use this if you wanted to matte layer it. That would be pretty in the background. Although because it's toner paper, I wouldn't want to waste it that way. Let me see if I have some. Yep, I have some black cardstock right here. I'm going to use black to matte this. It's just happened to be an extra piece on my desk. So I'm going to cut my matte layer down to 5.5 by 4 1/4. Am I going to be able to get 2 sheets out of this? This is like a half a piece of paper that came out of somewhere. Let's see if it'll fit this way. It's just a little short. 5.5 by 4 1/4. That one's right. Just a smidge there. So maybe we'll make this one. This is a little shorter. This one's 4 inches. So let's make this one 4 by 5 1/4. So we'll cut the other panel down smaller. And then I do want to die cut a frame for the sentiments. So let's do that. So I'm going to cut that out of, we're done foiling now. Voila! There are our splats. Beautiful. I'm going to cut this one down to 5 by 3 3/4. Just a little bit off each side. Perfect. Okay. So now I have my 2 background panels. I have my 2 matte layers, and I have my 2 sentiments, but I want a black matte layer between my sentiments, and this is the matte layer. So we're going to take a square die, which is just slightly bigger than what my sentiments are, and cut that out of the center of my mats. And I know this is a pretty easy design, and I think I do this design quite often, but it's just so simple. You can't screw it up. You're not covering up any of your foil. It just looks cool. All right, so now we're going to just put everything together. I have my 2 card bases. So I'm going to start with this first matte layer. And this is 5.5 by 4.25, so should fit pretty good. I'm a little short, but I'm not worried about that. And then this guy, I need to cut down a little bit. Yeah. So we're going to cut this panel down to 5.25 by 4. Covers up the little hole I cut out. Then I have my sentiment. Actually, I want the other sentiment for that one. This one. How easy that is. So easy. And we're going to repeat that for this one. Now, if you're going to try this with a laminator, make sure you let your laminator heat up for at least 30 minutes. I do recommend a Minc machine if you are really considering getting into foiling. It is an investment, but it's an investment that is worth it when you see the difference in the results that you get between a laminator and a Minc machine. A Minc machine has two heated rollers, which is far superior over a laminator, which usually only has 1 heated roller. And with a laminator, you have to wait 30 minutes for it to heat up. With a Minc machine, it's within 2 minutes, it's heated up, it's ready to go. You can change your temperature settings on a Minc machine, and it really just does give you much better results. Come on. Am I out of tape? Oh, I think I am out of tape. Okay, what I like about these is once they're done, you can throw them out. You don't need to worry about refilling them. That little one anyway. This one is a scrapbook.com one I just got. I think it was like free with the order. Okay. Isn't that the truth? Okay. 2 very, very easy to make cards with the foiling subscription of the month from Pink and Main. Again, you get almost everything here in the kit. You are going to get the Crafty Fun Foilable Kit. Now, if you are not a member of the Foil Kit of the Month subscription, or you're catching this video afterwards, the following month, so in November, you will be able to purchase this as a separate item. So this is Crafty Fun Foilable Kit, which I believe is $8. You can get the small set of foilables, which is $5, which is $13. And then the large roll of foil, I believe, is $14. So we're looking at $27 right there. And the kit is $21 and change. So you're saving a couple bucks by buying it as a kit. And then I also brought in the new cheer foil in black. It's just called Midnight Black Cheer Foil. And then I brought in the new toner sheets. There are 2 different styles that have been added. There are solid color toner sheets available. There is black. There are brights, there are pastels, there are some smaller card front sizes, ombre. This one is called Color Art Toner Sheets, and this is ombre foilable sheets, which are long rainbow stripes. So I brought these separate items in, so you can go check them out. I believe with a $70 purchase, you get free shipping, and yes, I think they do ship overseas. You'll have to check that out. If you have any questions, post them down below. It's $75, sorry, free shipping. Post them down below. If you are interested in shopping, I do have affiliate links down below, and I appreciate you when you guys use those. There's no additional charge to you. If you had fun, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and keep on foiling. Bye, guys.